Hi, my name is Juan Casimiro, CEO and founder of BizNovator. We're going to run a series of 30 tiny, short BizNovator type workshops. These are going to run about 5 to 10 minutes. They may vary in length, but the messages are going to be very clear. And the title of the series is Hacking COVID-19 with BizNovator 30. It's a series of thought-provoking ideas, things that you can do, positive ways of thinking, and so on. And it's a series that takes place once a day, roughly about 7 to 10 minutes, and it goes for the next 30 days. And today we're kicking off with the very first one, and it's called Thinking Positive. You know, you have no control of what goes on beyond you, what goes on beyond your home, what goes on beyond yourself. But the one thing I know for sure that you can control is thinking positive. We know there's a lot of crises. We know that the coronavirus is amongst us. And we also know that it's around the world, that it's impacting in many ways. For example, some parents are calling me and asking me, what can I do for these kids that are my children that are now at home? And what do we do for the next 2 to 3 weeks, and in some cases months? How do we keep them engaged in this entire process? You know, one of the very first things I share is make sure that they just continue thinking positive, that they can control how they think. What I know for sure they can't control is those things that are external. You know, it is what it is. We've been through a series of issues like this in the past, and we've overcome them. But what we don't want to do is have a virus attack their thinking. And in this case, being able to share with them the importance of reading positive messages, doing positive things. Perhaps you could find a good TED Talk. And when you go to TED Talk, just look up TED Talk Teens. There's a bunch of great information in TED Talks from different workshops from experts, subject matter experts that are sharing great things. And one of the things I always talk about is positive mindsets, keeping the kids engaged and focused and connected versus just remaining stagnant or just focused on the negative things. You can't imagine how many text messages, how many videos, how many phone calls I also get on a daily basis from people, personal friends of mine and family, just talking about all the negative stuff. We know what's happening. We know that we can't undermine the seriousness of this particular coronavirus around the world, but I do know that we can control how we think. We're going to deal with it. We're going to overcome this. I know that I look at always in every situation I always look at the positive things. So for example, I'm creating a series, in this case titled Hacking the COVID-19 with BizNovator 30, so that I can share thoughts and ideas that get you to think through, that gives you the opportunity to reflect and be thankful for everything that you have. Something positive, I think, is make sure you read a book and share it with your parents or share it with a loved one. You know, reflect, look at your inner self. What have you been putting off for so long that you haven't really attacked? Or what have you not done that you should be doing? One thing you could do is help around the home, doing positive things, helping your parents out, helping your neighbors and so on. But of course, we have this social distancing that's going around. And one of the things that we have to do is also be obedient and listen and obey to what experts are telling us to do. You know, just remain calm, think positive, and things will get better. I am confident that over the next 30 to 45 days, things will improve. And we also know we can control those things that are within us. Right now, it's a problem, it's a challenge, it's the COVID-19, but we can certainly control the way we think. Positive thinking. So that's the very first message in a series of about 30 of these. It's about thinking positive. In this case, you can visit us also at mybiznovator.com if you want some online courses related to everything that ties into your growth, your development, everything that ties into leadership, entrepreneurship, your self-worth, and being able to discover what it is that you want. What a perfect opportunity to listen to the series of Hacking COVID-19 with BizNovator 30. One of those particular moments that I've kind of sit back, relax, and you know what? I'm at home chilling, just waiting for things to happen in a positive way. And I do control the way I think, and I want to make sure that I channel positive energy to all of those who are listening, the parents, my teacher friends, my coaches, my trainers, personal friends, neighbors, family. Just know that you could only control what you have up here. Everything else externally, it's beyond your control. Just be faithful. Thank God for the opportunity. Be thankful for the time that you're going to be at home, spending with your family and getting to know each other better. Spend more time if you are a parent with your children. What was the last time your child, you went out for either a walk in the yard or whatever that may be. But bottom line is, when was the last time you did something together? And when was the last time you told your child, son, daughter, whatever that is, I love you and I care for you? What a great time to really live together harmoniously and have good communication and interaction. Think positive. This is the first in a series. We're going to have one of these every day for the next 30 days. Hacking COVID-19 with BizNovator 30. Check out mybiznovator.com.